Hello everybody, I'm Brainy Diode, and I am back with another episode of A Hat in Time. Last time, we got the last of our contracts from the Snatcher, and this time we are going to take care of that contract, and very possibly finish off the rest of the level. Now, I am attempting to remember... Okay, I remember the controls there. Just wanted to visit this journal and see what it has to say now. Day 10. A toilet. A toilet. A toilet! Why is there a smelly, dumb, gross toilet in the forest? And why do I have to deal with something so smelly and dumb and gross? That Snatcher is such a jerk. Why do I have to do this? I don't want to touch a toilet. Interesting. Do you frequently get through life not having to touch a toilet? So, that's kind of... I don't want to think about that. Anyway, let us head on into the level. Act 5, Mail Delivery Service. Chapter, Subcon Forest. Obligation, deliver this really old mail. Term of the day, choir. Atmosphere, energetic. Alright, so with him showing up in the intro movie like that, and him right in front of us like this, it's pretty obvious where we have to go, but I am going to talk to
Badges are
the badge seller first.
Right now. That's what I've been told to say. So make a purchase, please.
And dang it, I cannot get another safety pin yet. That's upsetting. What is my setup of badges right now? I have the, okay, the hover badge and the hookshot badge. I do actually want to switch out the hover badge for the item magnet badge.
Good morning! Are you ready to complete your contractual obligations?
I sure am.
I'm not heartless. Ever so often, I sneak into mailboxes and steal letters. Then deliver them to my minions. That way, it's almost like someone cares about them. But our last mailman has gone. Poof. You'll have to do. I've got a gift for the occasion. Although it requires a special kind of hat to use. I hope you've got it.
Alright, so the hat that he's referring to is the sprint hat, and really, why wouldn't you have it by this point? I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit, it's a little loud. The mail delivery badge upgrades your sprint hat to a mail delivery scooter.
This badge is only a rental. I need it back before you leave. Remember to put it on your sprint hat, or it does absolutely nothing. All of the minions who are awaiting mail will have an icon above them. Once you're done, come back here and clock out.
So, this badge is actually, let me check, I would like to actually switch in the hookshot badge for this badge. This is actually a, what am I trying to say? I have lost my grasp on the English language. This is a variation, that's the word, on a badge you may have noticed was available from the badge seller, which is the scooter badge. It will turn your sprint hat into a scooter, so instead of sprinting, you scoot around like I'm doing now, but in this specific case, I am capable of shooting mail with it. Let me find someone who needs mail after I have left everyone who needs mail behind, so I can demonstrate. Here's someone who needs mail. How do the controls work? There we go. So we just have to find 10 minions who are waiting for mail, and use... excuse me? What? Hello? May I give this minion some mail, please? There we go. So I just need to find 10 minions who are waiting on mail and deliver some mail to them. You'll notice there, if we try to double jump, the scooter will pop. Also, it seems to be popping in a couple of other cases, and I'm not quite sure what's triggering that. Can't go this way right now. But it's no big deal. This is... Oh, apparently bouncing on mushrooms will get rid of your scooter as well. So honestly, I don't really find the scooter badge particularly useful outside of this one mission, so I will not be investing money in it, or the proper version that we can actually take with us. This is a pretty basic mission. All we have to do is just drive around and find the people who need mail and deliver mail to 10 of them. I believe there are more than 10 that we are capable of delivering mail to, but we only need to, see, they're running into a ledge. Got rid of the scooter. We only need to actually deliver mail to 10 of them, which is pretty quick. So while we're taking care of this, I have a couple quick announcements. First of all, I apologize for not having my Tuesday video up this week. I have had a very packed week and a half recently. I am recording this episode, in fact, on the day that it was supposed to be uploaded. So it will not be up... there's an invisible wall there. That's not pleasant. So it will not be uploaded on the day it is supposed to be uploaded, so I apologize for that. Speaking of weird upload schedules, or unusual upload schedules, the next week I will be home for my school spring break. We're reaching about that time in the semester / year, so I may have complained about this on here before, but back at home I have particularly slow internet, and honestly I don't really feel like dealing with I'll pull the dweller mask out for now to see if we can get up here. I saw something shiny and sparkly and I want it now, because I guess that's how my brain works. Also, there's a guy who wants mail up here? That's interesting. So I will most likely actually not be uploading next week, just because I don't feel like working around the remarkably slow internet. In exchange, I will probably try to squeeze in an extra episode or two. What was that? I will probably try to squeeze in an extra episode or two in the weeks following when I get back to school from break, depending on whether or not I'm able to record. I mean, I have a very busy semester this time around, and it's making things difficult, some things at least. So, yeah, those are the announcements I had. So we've got mail delivered to all of the minions, or at least 10 of the minions. What happens if we deliver mail to this guy after we've already completed the objective? Nothing much. Alright. Well, either way, let us go ahead and collect this timepiece. Number 14. One away from another multiple of 5. Don't know why that's a big deal, but I'm going to pretend it is. Oh, apparently the big deal is that it was enough to unlock another chapter. Well, since that, we're only 10 or so minutes into the episode, so I'm gonna go check the journal again. I need to get in the habit of doing that. That was not the correct button. Like I said, I haven't played this game in, like, over a week. Probably over 2 weeks at this point, so I'm messing with the controls a little bit. Day 11. I don't get it. He seems super creepy and menacing, but he wanted me to deliver mail? I have a really bad feeling about this, but he won't give up his timepieces unless I do his weird contracts. Honestly, in these journals, Hat Kid is given off a bit of a different personality than she seems to normally. What's over here? It's a ball. I have a ball. This looks like a bowling ball. Oh, it's got the Snatcher's face on it. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, since we are not very far into this recording, I think I am going to go ahead and do the act finale in this episode. Act 6. Your contract has expired. Chapter, Subcon Forest. Obligation, get what you deserve. Term of the day, Deceptive Cadence. Atmosphere, menacing. Let's start the act. Ooh, a spooky little title card here. Well, this seems like it'll, be a nice simple mission. Don't mind me, I'm just messing with my, with what badges I have on. That definitely isn't an indication of what's to come at all. Nope, definitely not. Look, we just have to run across this, suspiciously boss fight-shaped arena. But, that's just because we fought the toilet here. That's all that is, right? Look, there's just a timepiece over there. The Snatcher's being nice and giving it to us this time. It's no big deal. We just have to run over here and get it, Easy as cake. Easy as pie. Piece of cake. Cake and pie. I can speak English, I promise.
It wasn't a coincidence. It popped off the moment he stopped being useful to me. And guess who else just became obsolete? That's right. You. Now that possessed outhouse isn't bothering me anymore, and all those contracts of yours are tidied away, I don't need you around. Besides, you didn't think I was gonna let you keep all these timepieces, did you? They fell in my forest, kid. They belong to me! Time you saw what I'm really capable of, kid. Say goodbye to that little head of yours!
So, as you could probably guess, I wasn't exactly being honest about what I was saying earlier. Yep, that's right. This is the boss of the Subcon Forest, the Snatcher.
Probably waiting for me to turn blue, aren't you? Sorry, kiddo. Blue doesn't suit me. And I guess that makes me invincible, huh? That's too bad!
So, the reference there is that bosses in this game often turn blue when they're vulnerable, as I'm sure you've seen before, but a kind of weird thing is that, The kind of weird weird thing is that we haven't actually seen all too many bosses actually turn blue. I think it was just the toilet and the mafia boss. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, oh, this is Chapter 3, we've completely skipped Chapter 2. I'm sure the boss in Chapter 2 turns blue when vulnerable. The thing is, he actually doesn't, which just makes that line all the stranger.
Did you just color me blue with my own attack? This can't count, right? Surely this doesn't count. That does it. Time to die!
So he's got an attack there where he can spawn a cardboard cutout of himself, and you have to figure out which one is real and which one is fake. I unfortunately have not actually found a particularly reliable way of determining that. I thought at one point that it was the one who had his hands moving that would be the one that you're supposed to hit. But I have done that before and hit the wrong one. Also, yeah, see there, the one with his arms moving was not the one I was supposed to hit. It was there though, and I guess I just beat the boss. So, alright then. Oh, and there he is over there.
I feel so weak. Please, have mercy. Please, have a seat. All these timepieces landed in my forest. They are my property. So, let's make a deal, young lady. You get out of my forest, and we never see you again. How's that sound for a deal? Not a fan. Too bad. You don't make the calls here. Here, I'll even make it easier for you. Now, all that's left is for you to sign it.
Contract. Get out. Get out. Just get out. The following parts of the forest will be available. None of it. Get out. Please take all your junk and leave. Signed? Well, don't have any other options. Guess we gotta sign it.
You understand that's not how contracts work, right? I'm giving you a chance to scram, kid. There's no catches or clauses this time. What if I give you your soul back? Will that make you leave?
You got your soul back. You feel relieved, energized, and just the usual amount of empty. Same, Hat Kid. Same.
No? Hello? Are you there? Why aren't you saying anything?
Hey, Hat Kid just doesn't talk much. Don't judge her.
You're quite the character, aren't you? And a tough negotiator. Fine. I'll sweeten the deal for you. Here, take my last timepiece. If I continue to see you around my forest after this, I'll be very disappointed.
Here I am, just sitting here. Alright. Well, here we are. Here's our timepiece. Number 15. Nice. So I think that's a case where Hat Kid's personality in the journals seems to be at odds with her personality in the rest of the game, and honestly I liked her personality in the rest of the game a little bit more. But speaking of journals, let's go see what the new one has to say, if I can remember the controls. Okay, apparently I cannot remember the controls. There we go. Day 12. This guy! I do his dumb jobs and then he tries to double cross me. I beat him up and now he just wants to go away, but he also, like, can't make me, so whatever. Seems a little bit different there. Also, just because he said he would be disappointed if we went back to the forest, I kind of want to go see what happens if we do. So let's go to the first act and see what happens if we talk to him. I assume he'll be in the little treehouse thing. I hope he will be, at least. Oh, yep, there he is. Hello there, friend.
You again? I thought I made myself pretty clear last time, kiddo. We're done! Finished! Our working relationship is over. I'm not wasting any more clerical supplies on you. Now get the heck out of my forest!
I just noticed that his book is called How to Kill Kids. Apparently it's not helping him too much. But let's jump on back to the hub. And honestly, I remembered that boss fight being a lot longer than it actually was, but you know, we finished 2 levels this time. I think that's a good number. We're a little over 20 minutes into the recording. I think this is a good time to end it off here. Next time on A Hat in Time, we will be finally heading to Chapter 2. I will see you then.